Hi guys, Monkeys Nutscom here. This is just going to be a little vlog, basically, about getting a bit affectionate with your car. Well, maybe not affectionate, but getting sort of like attached to your car and things like that. The main topic will be giving your car a name. I mean, my mum does it quite a lot. She gave a little black Corsa the name Maxi. And she said that she's going to be calling her white Polo, which she's going to be getting in a couple of weeks. She's going to be calling it Minty, which is quite a good little name. She had a white Fiesta before her Corsa, an old rusty rust bucket. I can't remember what she called that, but no, I haven't really come up with a name for mine yet. I mean, I'm thinking something along the lines of maybe Roxy or maybe Roxanne or maybe Charlotte or something like that. But I mean, the car's blue, so and it's a pug. So I mean, what kind of names do you give your little pugs? If people have like pugs as a pet, like the pug is into the dog. I mean, we don't have dogs, so we've always had cats, which none of them have been given a name which would be suitable for a car, really. But yeah, oh yes, right, yeah, I'll let you know where I'm going today. I've just left Wrexham and I'm now heading over the top of the valley wall, the Vale of Clwyd Valley wall. Just heading over the hills now into Ruthin, because I've sort of I split up with my parents in Wrexham, and then I'm going to meet them again I'll meet my dad in Denbigh somewhere. But they headed straight from Wrexham up to Mold, and then they were going to go over the valley that side straight into Denbigh. I might have taken a longer route. I have taken a longer route going all the way down to Ruthin. Whether or not it's going to be quicker, I don't know, because I don't know what the traffic situation is like on their side. My side is fine. We're doing 40 at the moment. Obviously, you can't do 60 around these kind of bends. Just passing a cafe, which is maybe a little bit dear, but it is quite nice. There's a little pond where loads of guys do fishing. No one fishing there at the moment. It's a bit of a, well, not a miserable day. It's bright, but it's not really the time. It's a bit late, to be honest. Right. Oh, that lorry's broken down. So wow, Porsche Carrera and Ferrari that was a F40. That was. That wasn't a Porsche. Was it a Porsche Carrera? It was a GT anyway. It was GT soft top, and that was a Ferrari F40, an old one. Driving the F40, it feels like a bit like a go-kart, really. It's that light. It's nippy. It's got a, what is it, V8 in it, I think. Yeah, I'm quite good with cars. So yeah, we've just been to Chester because my dad's getting a new car. He's looking at either a Passat. He's test driving a Tiguan on Sunday. We test drove a Ford Kuga today as well. He's had a look at the Volkswagen CC as well, but he said that's for my brother. That's too low, basically. There's not a lot of headroom in it. The Passat was an okay car. We'd be getting the top of the range trim, well, the Ford. Well, my mum had a little go in the Ford Fiesta, and she said that the plastics in it were a bit sort of cheap and nasty. And there was a Ford Fiesta in the actual showroom, which I sat in, and then I had a little sort of like play about, and not play about, but I mean, you know what I mean. I tested the plastics with the old test, and obviously they were a lot different to the Tiguan. With the Tiguan, they were okay. It was okay actually. There was a lot of road noise in the Tiguan, I found. However, it was a comfortable ride. The Tiguan was nice and comfy on your bum. You felt some of the bumps through your back, through the back support. Other than that, it was okay. The road noise, but like I say, was quite big. But we would have got the Titanium X. However, the one that we got to drive was the Titanium X Sport, which had the sport like trim, and it had a sat nav in it. That's the satellite navigation. That's the only big difference really. The Passat was very good because it had the parking sensors. We test drove the trim, the executive, that we would be getting as well, and it was alright actually. The Passat. I could hear the road noise in the back a little bit. It wasn't as bad as the Tiguan though. Sorry, the Cougar. But no, they're gonna test drive the the Tiguan. My dad's test driving that on Sunday, so he's gonna see how good that is. But that will be the deciding point anyway, whether or not he goes for the Tiguan or the Passat. So I think he's gonna stick with Volkswagen for the moment anyway. He had to go at a Volvo V70 as well. I think he said that he didn't like the trim in that or something or other. And also Volvo is a bit of an old man's car. It's a bit over the top with the safety kind of things. I mean, yes, it means that the Volvo will be well built. It's going to be safe and that, but you don't need to go too over the top with the whole safety package really. Because I mean, cars nowadays they're built all to withstand sort of like they're all built to the highest quality basically. Yes, Volvo are built better, and I wasn't too fussed to be honest. Modern cars, I mean, yes, in the older cars, a Volvo isn't the best really to drive. They're well built, but they're a little bit bulky, if you know what I mean. Older cars, it's easier to pick and choose and go through the disadvantages of them all. Modern cars, you're looking at especially brand new ones, because you've not worn the car in, and the cars that you test drive aren't worn in. You don't know what quality they are basically, and you don't know what any problems like down the line they're going to get. I mean, with brand new cars, they're going to most likely they'll end up with recalls. You'll be lucky if you don't get one with a recall. But I mean, God knows, it could be something really dangerous that they're recalled for. But like even the manufacturers, obviously that's why they recall them, because manufacturers, yes, they design the car, they do everything as best as they can. However, they do get products like releases and door releases and certain buttons and stuff, and electrical systems made in different countries and from different people, and then eventually it just ends up getting sent over to one factory and put together. It's like what is it? I think Volkswagen. They are made in Sweden and sent over to Germany for a little bit of finishing off, like putting the finishing touches on them. I think it's Sweden. It's either Sweden or Switzerland. I can't imagine it's Switzerland with all their laws and stuff. So I'm not sure which it is, because Sweden's relatively close to Germany. So well, they're both that really. Anyway, yeah, there is, like I say, quite a big choice. I mean, we're getting the car virtually free on mobility. I mean, my dad just has to pay like a deposit, which is up to £2,000. and if he wants any extras, he can get them. But basically, he gets a new car every 3 years. So there's certain things that he's been sort of like worried about that I've explained to him he doesn't really need, because the car's there to serve a purpose, and he doesn't really have to faff about with certain little trim bits, because when he gets the new car in another 3 years, there might be certain things on there that he might be able to get, basically, which he wasn't able to 3 years ago. It's like he was making a big fuss about front fog lights, saying that he'd prefer it. I don't really know why. Because it's like, on my car I've got 2 front fog lights and I've got 2 rear fog lights. I don't particularly need front fog lights. I haven't used them yet. I mean, obviously I haven't driven my car in winter, but I don't particularly require them. I mean, they're useful to have, obviously, because improve vision and it's safer, basically, to have them at the front. But I don't know. He gets he's at his age where he gets a little bit fussy about things, and he likes things his way and stuff. And obviously, he wants the best deal he can get, so he's constantly making sure that sort of. Especially with cars, he gets the best for his money. Yes, it's not really his money, he's getting the car for free anyway, but because there is a restriction on Motability there, in terms of the type of car that you get, mainly the trims, because only certain car companies. That's not them, is it? Is that Dad? Find out. It might be, you know. I'm not gonna hurtle down here too fast. Oh, I'm gonna laugh if it is. It looks like it is. I went a totally different way to them at Wrexham. Oh, it is as well. There we go. We've caught up to Dad now. Anyway, yeah, there we go, he knows that I'm behind him now. So yeah, getting a new car for my dad. Mum's should be coming in a couple of weeks, like I say. However, when we actually spoke to the guy, he said that Dad's, if he like orders it on Sunday, it will take 10 to 12 months for it to, 10 to 12 weeks for it to come. So it's going to be pretty much Christmas for him to order a brand new car. My mum was obviously already ordered hers. It's already at the garage in Chester and everything. It's just there really. But no, it is a long wait though. But you probably can't see, but my dad's got a private number plate on his car, and he'd obviously want to keep that. At the moment, he's got a 5 Series BMW, but he wanted an M3 really, because obviously his number plate starts with M3. He's always had that number plate. Well, not always, but I mean he's had it for quite a long time, and he's always put it on his car whenever he's had one. So he's going to want to change that over, but he said that if it does take 12 months, keep saying months, if it does take 12 weeks for the car to come, it gives him time to get the number plate off the car, because it takes up to 8 weeks for him to be able to change it. And obviously he would keep the BMW for that 10 to 12 weeks. He wouldn't be getting rid of it like right straight away, because we still need to use it. We would have to. Me and my dad were discussing today that if we were, when my mum and my dad do get their cars, we will have 4 cars at the house. At the moment, we obviously have 2, mine and his. Then we're going to get Mum's, which means that Dad said that he'll probably put his on the road, or maybe just sort of like I'll probably end up putting mine on the road, because I go out more than anyone else really. But then when he gets his, he's going to have to do something with the driveway. So because basically when my Fiat was leaking oil, it basically ate away at the tarmac on the driveway. My dad's filled the hole now with a quick fix tarmac thing, and he sorted that out. But he's now we need to sort out the whole driveway because it's a bit of a mess, to be honest, and the front garden isn't in a very good condition either. So we'll hopefully get that done before Christmas. But we don't really know what we're going to do. We're kind of exploring the options at the moment, which is cheapest versus which is going to last longer. But my dad said that if any of the cars end up with a leak or something, because you can never plan for something like that really, because things just go on cars. You never know unless I mean, even if you keep it really up into good quality. It's like the 5 Series that my dad's driving, that was really looked after. But however, it has got a high mileage, so it's likely that there's some things might go on it. I mean, it's got a few problems at the moment, but no, it's still right. It's a good car anyway for the mileage and the age and that. It's lasted because it's an X-Reg, so it's 2000. I think Dad's is actually 2001. I'm not sure, but I think X-Reg is 2000 anyway. So yeah, it's 14, 15 years old now. So yeah, things are. It's getting to the age where things are starting to go on it, and it's not got the highest value. But my dad will obviously want to get what he paid for it, which he probably will if he sells it to like the right person, or if the right person wants it, because it's in good quality. It's got a good MOT on it, good tax. So anyway, yeah, basically going back to what I started off this vlog about. Yeah, what should I call my car? Comment with like little names in the comment section. Give me a few couple of ideas, because you can do a check online, like put type of car you have, colour and everything, and it comes up with a suggested name. For my Fiat, it was Peggy, but I mean Peggy. I didn't like the name Peggy because it was just. I know it sounded like an old woman. I mean, if my Fiat was a person, it probably would be an old woman. But no, it's just it's not something that I wanted to call it, because I didn't think it suited the car, to be honest. But now, if you think that my car would suit a name, just stick it in the comments, and then I'll see how. I'll see whether or not it's apt or not. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this vlog. I'm just coming into Ruthin now. I'm gonna head through here and then head up to Denbigh, and then drop off my mum, and then me and my dad will go for a meal somewhere. So yeah, that's pretty much it about this for this vlog. Been a bit of a while since I've done one. I'll try and get doing a couple more, but there's not much really for me to talk about nowadays. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.